Welcome back. Today is Thursday, the 28th of October of 2021, and there was 3 dividend payments for a total of 10 cent from Orchid Island Capital, Cisco Systems, and the Bank of Nova Scotia. And they were all ordinary dividends, and there was no increases or decreases. Also on the leaderboards, Zegona Communications has fallen quite a lot, and I only have a €1, about €1.70 position in it. So I deposited €1 and I'm going to invest that and the dividends, about €1.36 into Zegona Communications, just to give it a bit of reinforcements. It's fallen quite a lot. The top 10 stocks out of all 530. Number 1 is still Devon Energy. Number 2 is still Vermilion Energy. Number 3 is still Blackstone. And number 4 is still Apollo Group. Number 5 is now Suncor, which has knocked Croda International down 1 place. Royal Dutch Shell was number 6 yesterday. That has been knocked out of the top 10. It is now Croda International. Number 7 is now Ariel Bank, which was Rolls-Royce, which has been knocked down to number 10. Number 8, Novo Nordisk. This was Innovative Industrial Properties, which has been knocked down to number 9. And the worst stocks in the portfolio. Number 1 is now DLAKY. This was the second worst yesterday. The second worst is now Zegona Communications, but I've invested another €1.36, which should take it out of here, at least for a while. The third worst is Adler Group. The fourth is LHA, Deutsche Lufthansa. The fifth is Logitech International, which is the same as yesterday. Sixth is Alstom, which is the same as yesterday. 7 is now Turning Point Brands, which has depreciated in value since yesterday. Number 8 is Rubis, which is the same as yesterday. Number 9 is now Royal Mail, which was not in the 10 worst stocks yesterday. And number 10 is now Zotefoams. This was UTZ Brands, but that is now number 11. The first dividend payer of today was Orchid Island Capital. Ticker symbol is ORC. And it's based in the US. It's about $5 per share at the moment, and it pays a dividend every month of 5 cents per share. So it's in the miscellaneous financial services industry, and it's a specialty finance company that invests in residential mortgage-backed securities. And its strategy focuses on 2 categories of agency residential mortgage-backed securities, which are traditional pass-through agency or MBSs, which include mortgage pass-through certificates and collateralized mortgage obligations issued by GSEs, and also structured agency residential mortgage-backed securities. And these include interest-only securities, inverse interest-only securities, and principal-only securities, among other types of structured agency residential mortgage-backed securities. Its objective is to provide risk-adjusted total returns over the long term through a combination of capital appreciation and the payment of regular monthly distributions. Its current dividend yield is a high 15.5%, has a market cap of $693 million, a PE ratio of 158.56, current revenue is $37.73 million, and an earnings per share is just barely positive at 3 cents per share. So Orchid Island paid a dividend, an ordinary dividend of 5 cents per share, and it's the same as the previous that I've received. Its quarterly profit margin is a nice 145.5%, and over the last year is 5.5%. Its quarterly debt to assets is 89%, and annually is about the same, closer to 90%. And its annual cash flow from operating is 55.37 million. From investing is negative 199.34 million, and from financing is $164.82 million. The second dividend payer of the day was Cisco Systems. Ticker symbol is CSCO. It's about $56 per share at the moment, also based in the US, and it's in the communications equipment industry of the technology sector. Pays a dividend every quarter, and this one was an ordinary dividend of 31 cents per share. So it's engaged in designing and selling a range of technologies across networking, security, collaboration, applications, and the cloud. It operates through 3 geographical segments, which are the Americas, Europe, Middle East and Africa, the Asia Pacific, Japan and China. Its product and technologies include infrastructure platforms, applications, security and other products. The infrastructure platforms consist of its core networking technologies of switching, routing, data center products and wireless that are designed to work together to deliver networking capabilities and transport and store data. The application product category consists primarily of software-related offerings that utilize the core networking and data center platforms to provide their functions. The security product category primarily includes unified threat management systems or products, threat security products, and web security products. Its subsidiary, Thousand Eyes Incorporated, offers internet and cloud intelligence platform. Its current dividend yield is 2.69%. Its market cap is $232.44 billion. Has a PE ratio of 20.19, current revenue of $49.82 billion, and an earnings per share of $2.73. So this ordinary dividend of 31 cents is the same as the previous that I've received. Its quarterly profit margin, 22.3%, and annually is about 21%. Its quarterly debt to assets is 57%, and annually is about the same. And its annual cash flow from operating is 15.45 billion. From investing is negative 5.28 billion, and from financing is negative $12.04 billion. And the third and final dividend payer of today was the Bank of Nova Scotia. Ticker symbol is BNS. It's about 66, closer to $67 per share. So it's based in Canada, and it's on one of the American markets. Yeah, it's on the New York Stock Exchange. So it's a financial sector dividend stock in the money center banks industry. It's an international bank and a financial services provider in Latin America, the Caribbean, and Central America and Asia. The bank offers a range of advice, products and services, including personal and commercial banking, wealth management and private banking, corporate and investment banking, and capital markets. Its segments include Canadian banking, which provides a suite of financial advice and banking solutions to retail, small business, commercial and wealth management customers. The international banking segment provides a range of financial products, solutions and advice to retail and commercial customers in select regions outside of Canada. And the global wealth management segment focuses on delivering wealth management advice and solutions. There's also Global Banking and Markets, or GBM, and this provides lending and transaction services, investment banking advice, and access to capital markets. Its current dividend yield is 4.4%, pays a dividend every quarter, and this was an ordinary dividend of 62 cents per share, which is the same as the previous. Its current market cap is 99.34 billion, has a PE ratio of 10.41, a revenue of 29.71 billion, an earnings per share of $7.85, and it only shows the net income, unfortunately. No profit margin. So the net income over the last quarter was $2.46 billion, and annually was $6.78 billion. Its quarterly debt to assets is 94%, and annually is about the same. And its annual cash flow from operating is 56.66 billion. From investing is negative 56.46 billion. And from financing is $143 million. So that's all for today. It wasn't too busy, nothing too exciting. And I think that this Zagona Communications order should bring it out of at least 10 worst stocks, unless it continues to fall. But that's all that I can reinvest for the moment. So I hope that this was useful, and I hope that you stop by again soon.